Hello everyone. Today I am working on a spring journal and I want to share with you. I hope that you will find some inspirations from watching me put this journal together. I made these background pages a while back with you guys. Since then I did make some more, like this one. This is new, right? So I have that and I have a whole stack. Look. I will share them all with you as I put the journal together. I also had made some journal cards also, and I've been working on putting them into the journal. So I have a few left that I might work into there. And besides that, I do have my scraps available in case I need to add other stuff. Let me start with the binder for my journal. This is what I have so far, and let me show you the paper pad that I'm using. This one here is called Floral Collage, and I found this at Hobby Lobby a few years back, and I like it because of all the floral and the pastel colors. Isn't that pretty? I like it. So I decided I wanted to make a spring journal, so this is what I have. So this outside of my journal, it looks like this. I like the print and the stamping and a little bit of floral. It's got a little bit of everything on this page. I like it. And then on the inside, I put a text paper on the inside of the binder and front and the back. I like it. See, it kind of just flows, right? And then for the pages, I took these pages from another book that was left over, and I'm using it in this journal. These pages are vintage pages. I can look up the date and I'll let you know exactly what year it was, but I wanted to go ahead and use that. So I have 3 signatures in here, and each signature has 10 pages. And I sewed my signatures in using a method that I saw on Book Restoration, and I like it. So instead of putting the thread in the back, I kind of adapted the modern version and left the thread on the outside. So here we go. And I'm using this thread that I had in my supply box. It's a beige color with some silver metallic threading. Isn't that pretty? I like it. So I have that stitching effect going on right there. It runs solid. I like it. I thought it would look really good. Normally I will secure the threading on the back side, so it'll be all back here. So, and then I also use a separate layer to secure my signature, so I have that in there. Got a little bit of wiggle room back there, so you know it opens up and lays flat, so which is good, right? I like it. And I did leave a bit of space in between, so this gives me the opportunity to work a bunch of stuff in here. I'm happy with it. Now some of these pages were starting to fall apart. So what I did was I took an extra page, I tore a strip and rebind it right down the center where the original stitching was. So that helps secure that page in there like that. See, it's easy to repair, like when your book is falling apart, like when you take an old one apart and you notice that it's falling apart, especially where it's sewn, just take another page and then just tack that in. You can use the original page from the book, or you can use washi too. It does the same thing. I want to go ahead and start working on adding some of these beautiful background pages that I have worked on. Let me grab my stack of background pages. I haven't really put this in order yet. You see, I have green, blue, purple. I have another blue and yellow one. So these two pages are a little too close together. So I may want to separate that a little bit. Maybe put that here, like this. So I need 10 pages. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Maybe 9 and 10. So something like this, right? Let me move that. So the colors, they kind of break up, but each signature I can have a bit of each color. So see there? I just don't want the whole thing to be like pinks and then blues and then yellows, you know what I mean? So like I have these here, then I stick that there, and maybe an orange one there. Oh, I have a pink one. Oh, here's a purple one. Let's see, I can do another yellow. Oh, that one's kind of pretty too. Here I have a blue one, so that's 10. I mean, that's a good selection right there, right? I might break this one up right here though. Put the yellow one there. Well, no, that's both green. So let me move that for a minute. So I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, did I really count wrong? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so that's 10. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I mean, that's good too right there. So there we go, see? I think this is pretty good. It doesn't scream all one color. So let me put these aside and start right here. Here we go. So this can go in here. I thought about using the book the same height as my background pages, but then I decided I wanted some book pages sticking out. So that's why I went with a larger book. So here we go. Look at that. Isn't that cute? I think this one will work really well there. So there's one. And here's the other one. And I went to maybe leave this side open so I can create writing spots. I love writing journals. I feel that, for me anyways, when you pick up a journal, any kind of journal, you're like, oh, I want to write something in there. It's so pretty, I want to add my own thought, right? So, oh, this one is kind of cute. Look, I can cover it a little bit here and then use the rest there. And then, oh, look at this. This is kind of cute. I like the image, so I might leave that one. And then that will give me an extra page to put somewhere else. But look at that. So there's that. I can put this there. Well, let's see where, well, this one will work in here. Let's see, do I have an orange page? Oh, this one's kind of nice. Well, a little too much. That one is pink. This one might. Look. I mean, there's nothing wrong with sticking it there. But I don't know. I might do it this way though. Look how pretty that is. I kind of like that one right there. That is kind of nice. So I have an idea for these pages now. So this goes here. Let me grab a clip. So there we go. Now for this side. Okay, this one, look. This one works really well in here. Well, it's kind of nice. So I think I will leave that one here. And then that one can go there. Oh, there's a rat. Maybe I can somewhere on either side will do. And then there's that one. There's that one. I might want to break that one up. Let's see. Let me do it this way. Then here. Ooh. That one, and then we'll end with this one here. So that will go there, and then on this side, ooh, I like that one. So let's go with this one here. Okay, and then the next page, we can do that one. Look at that one. I like these old pages. They're so worn and absolutely gorgeous. There's that one. Go. And this one. And I skipped one somewhere. Let me go back. Here we go. I just need to move them up one. And then this is going to go here. How pretty. Or I can put it here. And we can do writing on that side. I like it. So pretty. Now, you see how that looks? Isn't that gorgeous? let me show you these tablets here. This one you can find at Dollar Tree. It's a tablet for preschool through 2nd grade, and it looks like this. It has that blue ink strips for writing. So that one's kind of nice. And I recently acquired this one from a thrift store. And this one has the blue and the red lines. Because I have used the red and the blue paper before. So here, look, see there? I used it here. So let's see. Here we go, look. You see how much it covers? So I think I will stay with the blue and the red one. So let's do one together. So let's see. I'm going to mark this so I know where the page ends. And let me grab a ruler and go ahead and tear this right here. So hold on, let me remeasure. I want it to come off about 1/8 of an inch maybe, and then I want to come back. Maybe we'll do 1/4 here and 1/4 there. So about there. And then I just need to measure my paper and tear this. So see here, and then I can take that and put that right there. And what I need is my glue stick. I will just glue stick the whole page down. Yeah, so if you want to follow my example, make sure you have plenty of glue stick around. Now, if you're using blank page where your original page is, you don't have to do this, right? Unless you really want to. So let's see, get that out of my way. And then slide this in here. I just want to cover up all that text in there, and then smooth this out. Oh, no wrinkles. I don't want wrinkles. There we go. Yeah, except for down here, for some reason it wants to wrinkle. There we go. I got it. I'm gonna kind of smooth this out some more. See, like that. This way I can you know, write whatever I want on the side, and then I have more writing space on the card, the journal card itself, and then the tag. I fix it so the tag, you can loosen it up and write on the back of the tag, and you can write here and tuck all this back in here. Once I have all these in, we may go ahead and decorate that one too, right? Why not? I mean, we want to make it look pretty, right? I made a change while I was adding in my background pages. Like this one, I was going to put this page here, but I decided not to. So I yanked it off and put it there. And then the page that I was going to put here, I put further down here, right here. So that's where that went. I want to do something else with this, so that's why I had to free it. So besides that, other things that I needed to do was make sure that my pockets and my text were open in the directions of the open book. So that one's just a tuck. So like this one, see how it has access from the right. That's a right, and then this is an upright. We have an upright, and then that's a right. That's a right. Like here, that's a right, and then this is upright, so that'll work. And then here's another one that I need to fix. Right now I have it paper clipped, but I want to put the journal card on this page here. So I need to figure out how I want to do that. So that's when I will be puzzling over. And then, let's see, that one's a right. Here's another one that I need to work in here. But I might put the tag on the side and make it one cohesive page. You know, I've added to my writing page. We'll see how that goes. So, let's see. And here's another one. Now this one I can put on the right or the left, so it doesn't worry me too much, but I might add it to my writing page. And then this looks blank, but I have the back page on the back side, is why this is going to be writing front and back. And let's see, I have one more here. This one, I put the background page on the wrong side. I should have put it on the right side because the tag goes right here. So now I need to figure out how I'm going to attach it here. I really don't want a pocket, so I'm going to find an alternative for that. And then here, because I moved my page one over to the last, I end up with an empty spot. So this one, I had some extra journal cards in pink. See, I'm going to go ahead and work a pink page in here. So I think it'll work out because I do need some pink pages back here in the last signature. And then here I remembered I need to open it up this way so my flap is right there. So see here, I chose to put a background page on the inside cover. I think it looks really good right there. So that's why I'm making the adjustment right in here with a pink page. But it's looking really good, right? I like it. Nice. I'm happy with how everything is turning out. And I do have all my writing pages ready. They just need to be added into the journal. This is where I'm stopping for today. And in the next session of our spring journal making, I will have all the writing pages in, and we will work on decorating some of these pages, like the writing pages, I mean. And then I will hopefully come up with a solution on fixing some of these pages here. And I will work on these pages with you then. So you have something to look forward to and a reason to come back. But I hope that you found a few inspirations in today's project of our spring journal. Thank you for stopping by. I will see you next time.